Yes. Today's session, I will start searching, paging, and sorting using ASP.NET Core Web API. In this use, I will use in this assignment uh, DV first, and I have create one product list and insert data through the Web API and sorting and paging in this tutorial. Then just I create the MVC core ASP.NET Core Web API. Before I am just creating for the application ASP.NET Core Model View Controller, and for the Web API, we can create ASP.NET Core Web API. This is C sharp means this is, I create this. No, this API ASP.NET Core Web API. This is the Visual page. This is a F sharp language, but in this C sharp. So then I create this ASP.NET Core Web API C sharp. And next, and create name of application. Uh, lab lab underscore paging sorting API and create. Okay. Then you can see in this controller, this is a Web API on here. This is a forecast controller API controller. This is a root API controller, and on here some configuration. This is a swagger on here. This is need for the just I run this application.
Okay.
This is a swagger. I just talk about this things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is swagger, and try it, and you can execute data. You can show on here, then execute if data exists. Execute on here. This data on there. Is there is a data on there. This is list data. I can show on here also. What is the data is coming? This is data is coming on there. Uh, this data and this API call. Just I debug this code, just understanding how to work with API. After that, start this application. Mm, just execute, then go to the debugger on here. Okay, and this data forecast. This is array. This array. This data bind on this area, and next and data this call. This is URL. This URL so on this on here Swagger. This URL webcast forecast. If you want to change this name on here, just close this and change the name on here uh, underscore test. Okay. Then again run. And run, and you just not change on here. Just take need to change on underscore test. Oh, okay, just something other change underscore test. Okay, this will not changing.
In view page, we have some data.
You have mute on Google. Actually, on here, this is a URL also on there. Actually, just I create another API, copy and paste, change the first parameter ID, or no idea. I change the get all, get all, and change all this API also. Then close run. Okay, and on here, this is a change on here. We change test. This is test, and on here test and run. Okay, there is some other issue. This will test get name is a forecast. This is get all, and but I return mm, return. Okay, by action result. First of all, uh,
Load API definition.
this is some issue on here. You mute on Google.
Ready?
Just I check. Okay, on here.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Uh, what are you saying?
Maybe we need to change something in view or something here only.
No, only I we change only that. This is a working on there. Actually, this is a controller. Okay, just I check this. Then continue. Then check on next. This
Okay.
delete this code.
Mhm.
Just create on next. Uh, but for that, first show API data. Then create the database. Through the DB first we can do. Then
Okay.
create the SSMS. Create the database. Create database. Database name lab paging educate and surface lab paging. On here create one table name product id int name varchar color description this dc description sun varchar varchar and color, where care, and unit price. Unit price decimal, and this is build for the, this is a primary key, and set the identity on here. Okay, this is identity, and save. Write the name product. So, that save, and you can insert data, some insert data on here. This is table, edit, and name product. Suppose that I have mobile, then Redmi description, 4G, 4G color red, price 10,000, and second is Oppo 8G, 8GB, and color white, and price 12,000. Okay, this is data I am insert. Select this product. This data is coming on here. Then I here create the one. I am using on here DB first approach. So I create the table, and from the table I use
Create a DLL, DAL.
correct, yes, DAL. Okay, on here delete this class. Okay, then we install some library. You know, manage, browse. First is install SQL server, and this is SQL server. Another install tools, tools. Mm, tools. Microsoft Entity Framework core tools. Install. After that, framework, entity framework core. Microsoft Entity Framework. And this is entity framework. We need to install identity. 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 This is sp.NET Code Editor Entity Framework for install. And one is a sp microservice.core.android.ui. Okay, this is enough. And then go to the on here.
After identity, you have added.
Sorry,
After identity, you have added which DLL?
entity member core identity.
Hmm.
This is a identity, but this is
Okay.
not need to. But I install this for the UI purpose. Mainly some setting for the UI, but no need to this. Only this tools, SQL Server and entity member core.
Cool.
And go to the reverse engineering. Okay, add database. Okay, this is test cascade lab paging. This is database, no? This is database. Lab paging is lab paging, and this is correct. Destination. Okay, okay. Then this select 8. Okay. Go to the select product away and on here change the name FTP contrast. FTP constant. On here change the name dot hyphen entities entities. Okay. And once mini change on here. Okay. Okay. Then we create entity folder FTP constant and product class. There is after that on every constant this is create on creating database parcel class, and after that this is base class on here on configuring on model creating on here protected void 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 there is a method on configuring. Okay, on here builder this is if option builder option builder dot is configure. Then option builder dot script connection. On here, write connection string. And connection string name data source. Just copy on there. Hmm. Hmm. This is a connection string. And paste on here. Database name change. Database name is this database name. Save. This is saved is correct. Okay. And this single report or double report. Further. Okay. This is a connection. And after that, this is this one. This is property for this. And after this is complete data access layer. This is property created product class. On here, setting database connection. This is for configuration. This is final class data access layer. After that, I create the on here API. Add the reference on here for data access layer. And one more things on here. On here, add controller. Add controller. Builder. Builder dot. We need add configuration on here. DB connection. Builder dot service dot add controller. Add this is this is builder dot is dot add db add add db constant add db constant pass add db constant and pass on here options. Okay, pass nesting options dot sql builder builder dot builder dot conf dot get next thing on here, pass copy on here. There is a okay. FTP constant on here. We need to this FTP constant copy on here. Okay. Okay. What is going on? TV connection. But no need to actually we data from the through this. So then no need of this. So formats, yes. This is from okay. On here, one controller, API controller. On here, one API controller, empty. Controller name is product. You understand these things?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, yeah.
on here,
Uh-huh.
on here I create the controller. Then
Controller.
the
Okay.
create the application,
Mm-hmm.
front end. But on
Okay.
here, create the API. There is a
Okay.
difference on here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next, this is API. API. This is change on class here. On the simple class, on inherit controller class, but on inherit controller base. In the controller base, you come in the controller, go to the definition. Okay. This on here, this class controller without view support. This means this will not supporting view, means HTML view. HTML. This class will not support HTML view, means this is for the API only. And this is root API slash controller name, API controller the attribute. This is a predefined class. This inherit this class controller with, and this is inherit this class. All things allow multiple inherit assembly, and this is predefined class. And on here write the code.
Okay.
On here write code private uh, private read only instance of db constant app db constant underscore constant and ctor. This is a controller. On here use dependency injection, pass parameter on here app constant constant constant, and set value on here is a underscore constant, and set on here constant is equal to constant. Okay. This set is transferred in this constructor through the dependency injection. And after that, I get data. Public SYNC asynchronous task list product product, product class. This is product class. On here method is a get product. Get products. Get products. Where query is equal to underscore constant dot product dot age curable. You know curable?
Yeah. As clearly.
Yes.
Mm.
And where data is equal to the to list and return data. This is okay. And then run this application. Build. And run. Okay. At least I remove this function on there. Rather, this is some issue on here. Okay. This is a create the
Okay.
API. This is a product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Try
Okay.
it. Execute. Okay. There is a error on here. Invalid column name color. Just add the debugger on there. Just add the debugger on there. Debugger and again run. Execute. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
it just add the try catch.
Okay.
Try catch. Some error is here on here. Then yes. Okay. Then a debugger on here. This code again run. Product right execute and check the debugger for the error. Invalid column name color. Color is invalid. Why the color is invalid? Color on here. Color is invalid. I check this property. Product color. Not the invalid on here. This is property on here. And there is a color barker
Yeah,
50.
same only.
Same only. Actually, just I check the or the error. Just again run this. Execute. And on that check the data is coming or not. one second. Okay.
Is it okay if we continue at night? Like this,
Okay,
as we
sure, sure, sure.
started late.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sure, sure. Now you can we can
I'll
continue.
do till here. I'll do till here. Then we can continue.
Uh, okay, okay, one second.